Yeah, we back. We back in action. Knicks still don't have a head coach. At this point, they might just go out there with no head coach for the season.
Have a player coach, let Brunson do the shit.
Nah, at this point, they just gonna go out there and wreck. They don't need no coach. They just gonna give Brunson the ball, let him dribble for 18 seconds, and get a bucket. They really need a coach at this point?
No, it don't matter who it is.
All right, so for shits and giggles, we might as well. This is where we at with the coaches now. So the Knicks have interviewed Mike Brown and Borrega, that's his name?
James
twice. They mentioned Dawn Staley. They reached out to her. I hit you up because I was like, is this shit real?
Nah, it's real.
Or is this some, you know what I'm saying?
That's real.
How you feel about that?
I don't like it.
You don't think Dawn Staley can do the job?
Nah.
Are they serious about the Dawn Staley shit? Or
Yes.
is it like a PR thing?
Nah, they serious. They don't have a plan, bro.
I thought, and that's the funny thing, I thought they had a plan, dog. It's not looking good on the coaching side.
I just think her South Carolina teams are a bunch of talent, man. Like, I don't really see the X and O's. I don't really see her coaching, man.
Yeah, but this is the NBA. who does X's and O's in the NBA anymore?
That shit matters, man.
It does, but who? All right, so who are the X's and O coaches in the league right now?
Rick Carlisle,
One.
OKC's coach, Mark Devnard, whatever his name is.
Okay, don't even know that man's name. Go ahead.
That's two of the best. They just made the finals.
All right, keep going though.
JJ.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, that's not the point.
Exactly. You talking about her X's and O skills?
Yes.
But it's about ego management in the NBA now more than X's and O's.
Yo, could you imagine they get into a fight?
Teron Lue is X's and O coach too, for the record.
He is.
But he's also ego manager. I think Dawn Staley can do it, bro. Bring her home, man. I don't know what the fuck she's gonna wear on the sidelines, because all that Gucci,
I don't like all
Louis
that.
Vuitton not gonna fly.
Louis Vuitton, Dawn. No, I don't like all that.
Well, listen, let's talk about what the Knicks been doing in free agency, man. They don't got no coach, but they have made good moves in the offseason to bolster that bench by adding Jordan Clarkson and the French nigga who threw it on Braun. I will not say his name. You can say his name.
Yabusele.
Whatever. You think those are good additions?
I like the Yabusele addition. I'm not too big on Clarkson. I think he shoots too much. I think he has no structure. I don't really see the ad, man. But
I'm not really super familiar with his Utah game. I was familiar with his game when he was LA Laker.
he won
and
Sixth Man of the Year, I think, in
I know, but what was his game though? Was he an ISO type dude?
He's an ISO dude.
Okay.
He shoots it every time.
Another ISO guy.
He shoots it every time.
Well, listen, having them guys come off the bench is better than Landry Shamet and motherfucking DeLon Wright. Huh? Listen, they'll get a coach. What's your target date, you think? Like, what date can we get to where it's like, all right, what we doing?
July 8th.
What?
July.
Oh, you gonna be mad.
Nah, early July.
You gonna be mad, because I think they get in August with no coach.
Nah, I think they're gonna fuck around and hire Mike Brown, and I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, man. Mike Brown is not a bad coach.
He's not a great,
But he's not a championship
he's not a championship coach.
He's not a championship coach. But you know what? I ain't mad. Bring a black man in here.
Here you go with that
Glasses.
Mr.
Why do you think Mike Brown's a championship coach?
Because he's never won a championship and he's never coached a team to a championship.
I mean, has he really had opportunities
Yes.
outside of LeBron?
No, but that's the point. He had.
I mean, you also got to think about the jobs he's taken. Taking the Kings job, he didn't take that job to win a chip. You know what I mean? He lifted them to playoffs.
He had the Laker job with Kobe.
That's true. That's true. I forgot about that. But they wasn't when he was there.
Like I said, I don't think he's a lifter. He's not a carrier. He's a get on board guy.
I read that if they hire Mike Brown, they're gonna hire Borrego too as the lead assistant.
Now I like that.
That's a problem to me.
Nah,
How you gonna interview two guys for the head coaching job and then give a guy an assistant job?
because they're probably friends. Think about it. When he was in Golden State, he was the lead assistant to Steve Kerr.
Mike Brown.
Yeah. So
I
it
know
worked.
that, but
It works. And Brega's been an assistant before.
I know, but you was interviewing for the head coach job, bro.
Yo, it's no different than an actor when they when they, audition for a certain role and then they don't get it and they get the co-stars.
That's like Shannon abroad, though, man. Don't nobody want to be the.
Niggas do it.
I mean,
Niggas do it.
not like.
Niggas do it. Niggas do it.
They don't do it on purpose, though. You know what I'm saying? They don't sign up to be. You know what I'm saying? A side nigga. Like, you know what? You can have it. Let me just come in every now and then, tweak her a couple
times, right?
Nah, bro.
I'm sliding real quick.
That shit's strange, bro. That shit's strange. Let's see what happens, man. But NBA free agency, man, this shit is bubbling. Shit is bubbling crazy around the league. Notable, noteworthy moves. Miles Turner to the Bucks. That's a big move.
It's not.
I think it's a big move, him leaving Indianapolis, bro.
I think that's a big move, but him going to Milwaukee's not.
Nah, I don't think that move's a need. They're not going to do nothing. But for him to go from Indiana to Milwaukee, leaving I know Indiana's in the toilet this year, but what happened there? No loyalty? They didn't want to pay him?
Well, remember, they wanted to trade him to the Lakers a couple of years ago.
I know, but you're just coming off a championship, bro. You're not gonna reward your longest tenured pacer.
Had they won the championship, I think they'd have paid him. But, and they know, like you said, they in the this year, so no Halliburton.
I think it was an apron. Let's clear the apron type move.
Yeah.
All right, well, he's on the Bucks now. The Bucks waived Damian Lillard, which I think was bullshit.
It's us.
Damian Lillard tore his Achilles. They cut him. They paying him. I'm not with it.
Let me ask you.
I think it's foul.
So, top 4 places he can end up.
We going there already, man. Achilles is hanging.
They got.
You talking about where he going?
Listen, KD got signed, and he should be like.
It's KD though.